Bet you thought we were talking about this dumpster fire today. Nope. Oh, good. Oh, that's perfect. No way. No way. Oh my God. Oh, that's good. That's, yeah, you know, that looks playable. I could probably do 900, 800. Oh, it's going down. It's going down. 700, no, it went back up. 1,000 ping. Wow. Good job, guys. Somehow, in the course of one singular day, both YBA and AUT managed to absolutely self-destruct and kill themselves. I just who could have seen this coming on the same day? And honestly, when Uzu and friends released their shitty-ass Eternal Battlegrounds trailer, I was so sure that that was gonna be the video for today. I was so sure of it. I was even thinking about working on it that day, so that way I'd have extra time on Friday to sort of relax. And then, well, here we are. This is not a video about Eternal Battlegrounds, now is it? AUT dropped the ball. And when they dropped the ball, they didn't just drop the ball. They dropped it, it landed on a shotgun, blew their own face off, which then fell off a cliff into a pit of lava into the core of the earth. That's the only way that I can describe this, and even that isn't doing it justice. What the fuck were they thinking? Now, some of you have picked up that in the past, I don't know, year or so, I've pretty much stopped covering AUT entirely. I've talked about it a few times in Q&As and stuff, but AUT just doesn't really appeal to me anymore. I don't like the meter-based combat whatsoever. I just don't think it's very much fun. And the developers seemed like they just wanted to make things grindier and grindier and grindier. So with the consistent downwards trend of the game, believe it or not, I don't like just sitting here shitting on things all day. And so I was like, this is basically beating a dead horse at this point. There's nothing I can really say here, so I'm just not gonna cover it. That hasn't stopped you guys from asking. Every single AUT update, I get at least 100 people coming to my DMs and being like, hey, Eclipse, are you gonna talk about how bad the AUT update is? And I'm just like, no, I don't think so. And this time, well, this time was no different. For God's sakes, all you need to do is take a quick peek into the polls tab on the AUT Discord to see what the state of the game has been like. This was a poll for how people liked the most recent update. This was a poll for the update before that one. And this was a poll for the update prior to that one. Are you seeing a trend here? Yeah. People are not happy, and people are continuing to not be happy. But regardless, what could possibly have happened to AUT after taking almost a year off from the game? What could possibly have sparked me to come back here to tear them to shreds yet again? And this time, it's almost certainly going to be the last time, because I cannot stomach to cover this kind of game. You guys remember way back 10 months ago in the Sakura Stand video when I said this? If you want the Cliff Notes version, Sakura Stand is basically just AUT. Did you think I was gonna go on? No, I'm not. It's AUT. Well, if you want the Cliff Notes version, AUT is basically just Sakura Stand. Oh, did you think I was gonna go on? No, it's just Sakura Stand. Psych, I am going on. Not only is it Sakura Stand, but it's also Stand Upright Rebooted. Because if it wasn't bad enough, you know, we can't just make ourselves Sakura Stand. No, we need to be Stand Upright too. Just take two of the worst fucking Roblox Jojo games in the platform and slap them together. What could go wrong, guys, right? This is great. Oh my God, I wanna die. I almost feel like it's worthless even talking about any of this stuff because the game doesn't even work. You literally can't play it right now. If you log on at this current moment in time, which for God's sakes, this better be fixed by Friday when this video comes out. If it's not fixed by then, like I got nothing. I don't even know what to say. But you can't play right now. If you log in, well, just look. Yeah, 1,000 ping. I have never played a Roblox game where you get a static 1,000 ping. Never in my whole life. 1000 ping usually means the server has crashed, not that you can still walk around and play. Even on the worst, like, other side of the planet Roblox servers that I get put on, it's usually about 300 to 400, not 1,000. When I was trying to get footage for this video, I am not kidding, and I timed this. My inputs were on a 2.5 second delay. There were 2.5 seconds between clicking the button and something happening. Oh my God. How do you even, like, how do you let that happen? I mean, here's the thing. I'm running under the impression that they did not put this update out after not testing it whatsoever. And when they did test it, you didn't have 1,000 ping. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I guess that's what I'm hoping. I hope that's true. But, like, it doesn't matter. None of this means anything because look at this. You notice something wrong with this picture? Yeah, the thing that's wrong with this picture is 15,000 fucking players on a game that doesn't work. Guys, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with the Roblox player base that 15,000 people will log into a game that doesn't work at all? You can't play it. What are these people doing? Are they just wandering around on their 2.5 second delay, mindlessly killing the NPCs? That don't work because the ping is so unbelievably high that half the time they don't even fight back and they just stand there? Is this fun for you guys? The 15,000 of you playing this, what are you doing? Is there not something else on the platform that you could be playing while this is not working at all? No, I guess not. I suppose not. I guess it's all worth it. Maybe they just don't notice that there's a 2.5 second input delay. How do you not notice a 2.5 second input delay? Whatever, man, whatever. We haven't even talked about the update. So what did they do? Why is this Sakura stand? Well, some absolute fucking genius over at AUT, who's pretty smart, honestly. They are a pretty smart guy, because I bet you this update's gonna make them bank when idiots like these 15,000 people buy it. But they basically just turned AUT into gambling simulator. I mean, I don't really know how else to put it other than that. You gamble, and that's the game now. You want an ability? Go gamble, dipshit. You want moves? Gamble. You want traits? Yep, stand upright traits. Gamble. You want basically anything in the game, you're gonna gamble for it now. Because apparently it wasn't cool when you could do actual quests to unlock stuff, because, you know, there's just no way to make quests interesting to unlock stuff. No game has ever done that before. Not just on Roblox, but ever, period. Like, doing quests is lame. Everyone plays Genshin Impact nowadays, so all we do is gamble. Do I even need to explain anymore? I guess I can, but I feel like I don't have to. Like, literally, look, you're looking at it, you're seeing it. I'm showing it on screen right now. There is a set amount of abilities, and you pay in-game currency, or you pay Robux, and it spins for a random chance to get one of the things on the current list of things you can get. Sometimes if you get one of those things, you'll need 3 of them, oftentimes, if almost ever. So you get 1% chance drop, and tough luck, dipshit. You need to get 2 more 1% drops in order to get that ability. Enjoy. Now, don't you worry, like I said, there's also traits, because we couldn't have this update without becoming stand upright rebooted. There was just no option. We had to be stand upright rebooted. Otherwise, why would people even have a reason to log in if they couldn't have 200% damage and kill you in one hit, right? Yeah, so naturally, when you level up your stand now, you can pull from a list of random traits that give you random buffs. And if you want to re-roll those traits, this looks like an interesting currency. I wonder how I get that. It's Robux. It's Robux. I don't need to go on. It's Robux. You all knew it was Robux. The second that I started that sentence, you knew it was Robux. So yeah, if you want to get a new trait, you have to, I think, ascend your stand, which means leveling it up all the way to max and resetting everything to get another random chance of hoping that you get the dumbass trait that you want. Or pay us Robux, dumbass. Pay us money. Hello, I am AUT. Please give us your money. Give us your money now. Give us your fucking money. I didn't really touch on moves yet. Those are random now too, because choosing what you want to unlock is for babies. Honestly, babies choose what they want to unlock. Somebody on the AUT team must have saw Deepwoken and was like, ooh, hey, look at this fun card system that has RNG. Let's add that to our game, but ignore everything that Deepwoken does in order to make this system not frustrating. Psst, hey, AUT, guess what? Deepwoken has this NPC called a Mystic, and you can talk to them and basically guarantee yourself different traits or mantras. Psst, psst, hey, AUT, guess what? In Deepwoken, your talents and mantras are based around your stats. So if you're trying to make a certain build, you can basically guarantee yourself that certain build by making the correct decisions, instead of it being completely random, you fucking idiots! It's almost gotten so bad at this point that I feel like I need to put on a tinfoil hat and start coming up with conspiracies. Like, maybe AUT and YBA are collaborating together to compete on who can make the worst possible PR and game move that they could make in one day. Or maybe AUT saw what YBA did and they were like, don't worry, brother, get down, Mr. President. We can make this look better for you. We're gonna make something so much colossally worse that everything's gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine, man. Just chill. And there's so much more shit that I need to talk about here that I don't want to. I don't want to be here talking about how much of a dumpster fire this is, because to be quite honest with you, it's sad. It really is. It's sad because I can look back on the times when things weren't this way. Back on the times when there was hope. How many of you guys were around when AUT's new universe first came out? How many of you guys were excited for AUT because it would finally give us an alternative to YBA? Something that we could play and support that wasn't just this one game that we had been playing for so long. And how many of you guys were absolutely crushed when it came out and it was just a total disaster? Barely anything worked, you know, similarly to how things are right now. But it's sad looking back on all of that hope and seeing what transpired from it. We went from a game that was just a shameless ABD modded clone to a game that tried to have its own soul to now a game that's just becoming Sakura Stand. It's become the game that used to just be a worse version of it. That's sad. There's no other way to put it. I could talk to you about item purity. I could talk to you about things disappearing. I could talk to you about people's unobtainables getting removed and their stands vanishing and all this horrendous stuff that AUT's update did that just, I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm done. I'm done with AUT. Unless they make some massive course correction, this is the last time that I will be talking about it because I don't want to. That's it. Why is that so loud? I think that I would give AUT a 6 out of 10. I think in about 2 or 3 weeks, this game will probably bump itself up to a 7 if the developers continue at the current pace. And I think it definitely has the potential of being an 8 or a 9 game if some of the major issues that I don't necessarily think will be addressed are addressed. Played against this too many times, so... And now I'm reminding myself why I don't play this. Want some reference? Gold Experience is the only stand that I've ever had a timeout with. Yes, that's correct. The person I was playing against was so obstinate against not fighting against my minion that they decided to wait out the entire 20-minute timer and lose the match. Oh, no! Come on! Yes! God damn it! Okay. Another grab? What the fuck? The boss is gone. Okay, my sea moon's cooking. My sea moon's cooking, apparently. What the hell was that? Yeah, we can do that. I'm fine. Oh my god! Well, that's one way to go out. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and wait, hang on a minute. The Space Dimension is the coolest thing that I've seen in any of these games that I've played to date. Nothing comes close. The skybox looks awesome, the atmosphere and terrain really fits with the vibe of the stand, and the fact that you can literally fly around is so badass. That might be on your mind right now after listening to all of that is, do you think there's any hope for the future of AUT? After all, I'm a tester over at the game, at least as of the recording of this video, so do I think all hope is lost, or do I think there's a future? And unfortunately, the thing that I have to say here is not good. To be quite honest, with everything I've seen, no. I don't think there's a future for AUT, and I think we've seen the peak and it's past. And it really does hurt me to say that, but I'm not gonna come on here and lie to you guys, and I'm not gonna lie to the developers of the game and say that there's potential if I don't think it's there. And by all means, I really hope they prove me wrong, but we're at the point where the only reason that I ever play AUT is to test the game. I just want to say, before we get this video started proper, that I wanted nothing more than to come on today and be able to tell you guys, AUT finally did it. They finally put out an update that fixed all, if not most of the game's problems, and we're finally in a good spot. And I really, really wanted to come out here and say that, and it seriously, genuinely hurts me to say that we're just not there yet. That hurts me even more because I've seen developers talking about waiting for my videos. I talked to the owner of the game the other day, and he thanked me for my comment that I left on the video saying that I was excited for the game, and so I genuinely feel awful coming on here because it's gonna be one and the same. Most of the things that I'm going to say here, they're not good. The way you obtain Asgore is a 1% drop rate of a boss that you kill with Standless that spawns every hour. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so then the question becomes, who the flying fuck signed off on this and thought this would be a good idea for game design or unlocking a spec? Seriously, like, did you guys just run out of ideas? Were you like, oh, we're out of time and we need to update the game? Let's just waste as many people's time as possible.